welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Newman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Purdue's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
So now it's 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. Robinson will throw. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tulane's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And he's brought down after a nice game. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Steps away. On the move, he fires. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Puts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? Third, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and keep the offense.
Touchdown, Green Wave! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Robinson looking to pass. He wants to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Got a little space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Still running at the 35. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Tulane! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It is virtually impossible to stop.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Robinson will throw. Got his man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabs it up for 25 in stride. Touchdown, Green Wave. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows?
All kinds of room to the right. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Robinson looking to pass. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Fights off the defender. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his 25. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. On the move at the 30. Kearney on the jet. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Now on the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the back. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
He'll pull it on the read. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He makes the catch. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Stands in and takes the hit. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the